Hey, what's up guys, EnderMon here. Today I'm just going to quickly talk to you about a game I created about 2 months ago. It's a Discord game. If you're interested, the link will be down in the description. On your screen you will see a timestamp to the tutorial, if that's all you're here for, and for those who have no idea what this is about, I'm about to explain it. So first of all, this is a Discord game, and it is a role-play adventure of sorts. In some ways, it's kind of like a watered-down version of Dungeons and Dragons. Your gameplay consists of saying an action and then waiting for your result, and the results are actually determined by a dice roll, which are rolled by the game managers. And so yeah, it just all comes down to luck for the most part. For instance, if you were to say, I ate a chicken, very simple, but if you were to say that and you get a low roll, you might get food poisoning. That's a very simple example, but things can get much more complex than that. And if you join the game, you'll see that there are some quite elaborate stories going on here. Ultimately, you decide what you want to do. There are essentially no boundaries. And as bots cannot exactly do what we want for this game, it is run by a group of game managers, which I mentioned earlier. They will make up a result for your action based on the dice roll, and all of your results and stats for your character are kept track of, so you can go look at them whenever you want. And for those who want to go beyond storytelling, there's a battle dome and a mission section as well. I hope you guys choose to come check out this awesome fun game I made, and if you think you don't have enough time, remember that this is a game that is constantly going, so you can just leave an action whenever you want, and then come back later and check the results. Alright, so now that I've kind of explained what this game is about, I'm going to give a quick rundown of all the different aspects of the game. First up is actions, alright? So as you can see here, there's a bunch of different people who have just left actions, and the check marks are important, which I'll explain in a second. This is the key component to the game, alright? You're going to want to leave your actions here, and this is basically your story. So if we can just like scroll up and look at this person, there's someone doing a mission over here, which I'll explain later. This person, he just goes fishing. This is very simple. Look at these two right here. We got go to sleep and go fishing, and then you got people like this who do a very elaborate action. You can do whatever you want. It can be whatever you think you want to do or whatever, but anyway, you place your action here, and then you wait for your result. The check means that you have successfully completed your action, and the results will be placed in the results section, which you can check. And in the results section, you will see two different kinds of check marks. The blue check means that it's been updated to your storybook, which you can check later. In your story, this is all of your previous results. For instance, that person doesn't have a very long story, but then you go to someone like Pogrilla, and they have been playing for quite a long time, so their story goes for a long while. And then the green check mark means that your stats have been updated, because sometimes I get behind on the stats and stuff like that. And then your stats cards can be found here. For instance, we'll look at Pogrilla again, the longest player here, and he has a lot going on for his character. Your character card could look like this one day. Alright, so next up is missions. Missions are something a little bit different. They're a way to do actions if you don't really know what you want to do specifically. For instance, this mission has you looking for the lost potato. Kind of a strange mission, but basically step one, you would do an action where you're looking for the potato. See, ask around if anyone has seen a potato. So yeah, there's different missions. Different missions come every so often. So yeah, that's just a way that you can kind of do like a specific set of actions, and at the end you'll get a reward, probably some credits, which I'll explain in a second, or some special items. And yeah, we'll talk about special items now. So special items are very, very important to this game. If you don't want to rely on RNG 24/7, then you need to be using these special items. You can buy them from the Infinite Shop for credits, and you get credits just by playing the game. If you roll a 5 or higher, you're going to be getting credits, at least at the moment of this recording. And there's things like rerolls, power-ups, poison dice, toxic waste. There's special items that are limited time, like delicious cake, and stuff like that. There's all sorts of cool stuff to make it so you do exactly what you want and don't necessarily have to rely on RNG. The final aspect of this game is the Battle Dome, and this is kind of a cool place where you can use all of your earned stats and just fight each other. It's not exactly the most popular thing right now, as most people are just working on trying to like advance their story and stuff like that. But if you want, you can go and battle someone, and this is mostly an RNG fight, but it does take into account what items you bring in. So if you have better stuff, you're probably gonna win anyway, unless you just roll bad over and over and over again. There's a little bit more depth to it that you can read here if you were to join. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to talk in the comments below, and I will respond to them as soon as possible. Or you can just come join this Discord server, and we'll talk there. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you on the Infinite game. Peace out.